Hi, it's Angela from Love, Live Holistically. They say that things will get better. They say that things will not stay the same. And it is true. Things have come to pass. Whatever situation you're in, they will come to pass. They don't come to stay. They will change. Things will change. It will get better. And that is the truth. Now, no one's saying that you're gonna get over it. I have had situations in my life that I will never get over. I've learned to live with it. And you could too. I think there are two ways of dealing with things that happen in situations. We're talking about bad or huge things that happen in our lives that may be life-changing. There are two ways of dealing with it. You either leave it or live with it. So you either remove yourself from the situation, leaving it, or you live with it. You live with the consequences. Or you live with the fact that, for example, someone who has passed, for example, you may not get over it. You learn to live with it, and the hurt subsides over time. So you live with it. The fact that that person's gone, for example. Let's take something like being at work and not liking being at that workplace. Perhaps you've got colleagues or a boss that you don't get on with, or the work might just be something that you dislike doing now. You can stay, but realise that you don't like it, you don't want to be there, you don't like the boss, you don't like your colleagues, but you're going to live with it. Then you start telling yourself that it pays the rent, it pays the mortgage, it pays the bills, it pays the school fees. So you've learned to live with it. The sad thing about that is that you look back sort of 5, 6 or even 10 years later and you're still there disliking what you're doing. Or you can leave it. You can leave that job because you're likely to find another. And remember, anything you put your mind to, you are capable of doing. You will find another job. It might even be more money. It might even be in walking distance from where you live. You may not have to travel anymore. So you either live with the thing, a situation, an issue, a problem, or you leave it. Now, if you decide to leave it, again, it is something you have to live with. That could be a relationship, a job, as I said before. You have to live with that. That is the consequences of leaving will be perhaps, I haven't got a job for a while. Or if you're smart, unlike myself, you'll get a job before you leave that one. It will get better. Things don't stay the same unless, of course, you allow them. So by actually living with a bad job, It's likely to stay the same until something huge happens for a change to be made there. So things do get better, but you've got to make a choice. You either leave it or live with it. What are you going to leave this month, this year? Or what are you going to decide to live with? Let me know in the comments below. Before I go, I'd like to remind you to collect my free ebook and e-course called Find and Follow Your Passion. I've got a new book out called The Exhorted Soul. In that book, I talk about putting the soul to work. We do it when we use the law of attraction. I tell you when your soul is happy and how you feel. Contentment springs to mind. I tell you how you feel when your soul is sad, in a chapter called The Dark Night of the Soul. I'll leave a link below for you. And remember, as always, to love, live holistically. See you on the next one.